Hello, I'm here with a new tutorial, and this time I'm going to paint this Beastman from the Blackstone Fortress. So we will start. You can see it's primed in black with zenithal priming on white. Okay, and I have done the base just in these tones to simulate the Blackstone Fortress. So we are going to start painting the skin. I will go for a quite different color skin, and I will use Tallar Sand to the skin. Okay. I want to give more brown tone, more go out of the traditional skin colors for the Beastman. And with this color, but at the same time, I want to go for a not too dark color. Okay? I want to avoid the completely dark skin because I want to paint the cloth in black as I do for my cultist. They have quite a big face in miniatures. Okay. So I'm going to do all the skin in this color, and I will be back for the next step. Okay, next step, this color looks like now, okay, with the skin. I'm going to use Gothor Brown to do the hair. Okay, what I'm going to do first is to block all the main colors, and then we are going to work the shading and highlights. So I'm going to apply this one. Okay, we do a thin coat with a brown. You can see I'm using quite a big brush now. So I will do that, and I'm back once it's done. So we have done the skin and the hair, and next I'm going to apply the red on the trousers, and I will do one of the shoulder pads just to give a red touch. This is the colors I use normally for my Renegade Guard, so I want to keep the same color scheme. That is a combination of red and black. I'm using, I forgot to mention, I'm using corn red for that, okay? I like to use more the corn red than the Mephiston red as a base color, and then use Mephiston red for the highlights. So I'm going to apply this on the clothes, and if it's needed we are going to do 2 layers. I prefer to go thin, but to keep the detail. Okay, so I will apply this on the trousers and one shoulder pad and this thing here in the hair. Okay, and I'm back for the next step. Okay, next I'm going to use Iron Breaker. Okay, and we are going to put this on chainmail, on spikes, on the different parts where we want to have metal. So, for example here, okay, I want to place all the colors because most of the washes will work well for the different colors we are placing. The metal I want to give a little bit the rust, so air shade as a wash will do a very nice work there. Put this here. Okay. Okay, so I will put Iron Breaker on the different parts, including the part on the sword, the pistol, this knives here. Most likely I will do the shoulder pad or the I will do some other parts and I come back. So the metallics have been done, and now I'm going to use Corvus Black, for the darker part, the part that I want basically to look black. Okay, this is a very dark grey that I find is a great base for doing black. Okay, I will do the upper part of the armor in black. I also realized this mirror have a big gap here. I tried to fill it before without success. I'm trying to fill it again with paint. Okay, this is another tip. Sometimes you don't need to use green stuff. Sometimes you can use even the paint to fill gaps. Here I realize I missed a hair, but that's not a problem. Okay, so I do this, I will do the shoulder part, and I will do one of the leg protection and this thing here, and I'm back. Next, I'm going to use Flake One Flash on the nail and the horns. Okay, we use it here, this part, and I will use it as well on the horns. Okay, so I apply this one, well here on the horns, and I will use the fangs that are hanging there. Okay, like some small fangs or teeth hanging here. Okay, so I do that and I'm back. Next I'm going to use XV88 on the part where I want to do some leather. Okay, this means mainly belt, some pockets. Okay, for example here. I wanted to use a color that is different than the hair of wool we have put. Okay, we're going to put it here, on the belt here, and yeah, no, and also this. So I do that, and I come for the next step. Okay, next I'm going to use downstone to do this type of bandage he has on the arm. Okay. And as all the other layers, we try to go thin, not to clog the detail. I do this and I will wait that dries before doing the next step. This step we are going to wash the whole miniature with a wax air sheet. Okay. Normally when I need to wash a whole miniature I start from the top. In this case I don't care. I will wash horns, skin. This will give a very nice, it will start defining very nicely all the details. I don't care if I go on the black, I don't care if I go on metal. I really want to give this shade. So we wash the whole miniature. Try to avoid, of course, that is pulling, that you put too much in some areas, so it will spread it. We want to keep it spread. So I will do it on camera so you can see how I apply the wash. Okay. As well to avoid that it's pulling. You can see that it's well on the sword, on the chain sword. Okay, here we go. And we start going down. I realize I missed a bell there, so this is not a problem. can do the step that we have missed later on. This is just the first shading, and can be that you have forget something. Don't worry. If you realize in the shading, leave it as it is, and you have to take care after having applied the shade. Of course, once the shade has been applied, we will need to wait that dries completely. You can see also over the pistol. Okay, you can see that it's quite fast to do this. I'm using quite it's a layer brush at size M, and it's because I want also to have a little bit of control how much I put, right? I don't want to go too. If you put too much, it will start pulling, dripping, and you want to avoid that. But at the same time, you want to be fast enough, and you want to be sure that you cover the whole miniature. It's important that we don't miss any part. And here it is. Okay, so you see here how it looks like. Now I wait that this dries and I will be back. So this is how it looks like once the wash has dried. You can see we have quite a nice shading to start to work with. So now I'm going to do the face and the hair, but we're going to start with the eyes. Okay, so I'm going to take white. Any white will work, right? In that case, scar white. We light a little bit thin. Putting some water. Okay, just we are going to apply this in the eyes, not just okay. We're going to do the other one. That's okay. Perfect. Now we come with black. And I do the eyes first. If you follow my channel, you know I do this on all my miniatures, because normally when you do the black, you want to be sure that you cover the whole eye. So sometimes it's better to go a little bit out, and then we clean up when we do the skin. So the eye is done. Now we are going to go to Tayar Sun, and we are going to start doing some highlight. I want to keep this guy quite brown skin. Okay, so I will have different color skins for my for this Beastman. Some will be more traditional skin, and the other will be more brown skin. Okay, let me put some water on my paint. I will change to a bigger brush to have. No, we don't need that small brush. Okay, and we start doing all the shading. I mean all the highlights. Leaving the shading from the wash with it. Okay. You can see it starts looking nice. I will do here half of the face. Okay, and then of course, as usual, you can imagine that the other side is done in the same way. Here I did a small mistake. I eliminated the shading. What I will do, if that happens, I will take more from brown. Okay, because this was quite dark, and I will go just like that. Okay. We can even use the Venus height. So use a little bit of Venus height. Here this we have the nice shading. We are going to do as well the musculature of the arms. Okay, it looks more bright when you're applying that. Once it's drying, it will go. It will not do that bright anymore. Okay, we went to the hand. Good. And we are going to do the rest of the skin. Okay, so I do the rest of the skin, and I will be back for the next step. So I'm going to use Flayed One Flesh to have do some additional highlighting. Okay, so we are going to, for example, here, and I keep some messy desert, not a yard sand, sorry, I was confused, next to me, so I can soften these highlights, because directly the Flayed One Flesh is too much. Just adding some more water. Want the paints to be thinner. Okay, so I'm going to take here at the top. This is what you want to do. And now here the cheek. This back, and now we come with tie and sand. Where's more than this? And I do this, and now tie and sand to make it like to soften. Want to make the highlight, so in that way we mix it directly in the miniature. Okay. Okay. And we are going to do the rest the same for the rest of the miniature, right? So on the musculature we add some. That one was quite dilute, so it's not neat. Now in my brush I have a little bit of a mixture. Both. Now I have more. So you can see what is to match. Then I come with tie and sand. And is to match. Okay, and we're going to keep working on the skin, and I'm back. Okay, this how the skin is looking like now. I'm going to do the ring in the nose, okay, to finalize the face, and we are going to go to the hair. I'm using iron breaker for that. Any silver that you want to use will work, right? Using iron breaker. Okay, here we have the ring. Good enough. Here we have the ugly face of the Beastman. So let's go for the hair. I'm going to do some highlights on the hair, and I will do it with passion. I'm going hair by hair, just pointing some of them. I will use this black brown to go more for a orangey brown and to have contrast with the skin. Okay. And then we're gonna start with the beard. I will do this hair in the beard, and we are going to start painting some different hairs. Okay. Also, when it dries, the contrast will go down a little bit. Good, and we are going to do now the hairs on his head. Jump from this one. This will help also to make a little bit less visible this molding line. Okay, we keep doing that. This can be quite time consuming. So I will put the camera maybe in fast track, so you can be able to see how I keep doing that instead of jumping that case, because then you can see how I'm applying this brown. You have seen how I do the hair, so I will finalize the hair and I'm back for the next step. So this is how the hair looks like now, okay? You can see have much depth. And I'm going to do now a second wash on the hair with brown. So we're going to do a couple of washes. And I will finalize here this first part of the painting tutorial of the Beastman. And I will do a second part. And that way you can split with more or less in the middle. And have two videos of not too long that are easy to watch, okay? So you can see I'm doing this wash over the hair. I will go again over the red. We can do some more shading on the red. This will help in case we have made a small mistake to make darker again the recesses within the hair. As you can see, I have not pointed all the hairs. It's just to give some nice color variation, and you can do this with different browns. In the case I use this type of orangey browns, but to be fair, you can do it with different browns. I can show you the one that I did the other day is more like yellowish brown, okay? So, but at the end, this miniature, I will put a little bit here on the nose ring, okay, and we are going to apply it as well here on the feet, okay. So I also did the hair on the legs. Okay, and again we will need to wait that this dries, as happened before. But before waiting for that, I'm going to use also, I'm going to apply as well Noon oil. Okay. And we'll apply this where we have metallics. Noon oil. I'm going to apply this on the grenade because this grenade is not looking very shaded so far. So this will help. And I will apply it as well on this type of bandage. We can apply it in the pistol. I know that we have the agres air sheet on this part as well, but now I want to do, in that case, on the rings, I mean the chainmail, we can apply a little bit as well. This more depending on the taste of everybody, and I will apply it here on the leg protection. And now, yeah, I will finalize here this grenade. I will finalize here the first part of the painting tutorial of the Beastman. Okay. If you are interested, keep tuned. I'm going to do the second part, and you will be able how is the finished product on the Beastman. So that's all for now. I hope you have enjoyed up to now the paint job. I hope you like what you see here. Please let me know what do you think. And as usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.